Hello, welcome to Tina's Eats. Today I'm going to show you how to make some homemade hot chocolate mix in a big batch. So I have this jar that I made last year. I make it once a year, usually around this time when it starts to get cold. And it lasts me all through the winter and even through the summer. Like I just recently ran out. So I always do a double batch. So the recipe I'll be doing, I'll just double everything. And it's made from the powdered non-fat dry milk. You can do the one with fat or whatever. I just do the dry one. But anyways, it's a really simple and easy recipe. It's really quick. So to get started, let me see I've got here. So the regular recipe calls for 2 cups of confectionery sugar. I will double it. So I'm going to use 4 cups. Let me get all my stuff out of here. Try not to make a mess. I've got my 1 cup measuring cup. You can see the nosy dog down here trying to see what I'm doing. Maybe I'm making him a treat or something. Okay, let's see here. Anyways, this is a new channel, so if you don't mind to help me out, I finally got my first subscriber, but if you would hit subscribe and like the video, maybe even comment if I'm lucky, it'll really help the algorithm to get shown out, because I know it takes a while to get a new YouTube channel built up, but I would really appreciate it. I plan to do like quick and easy recipes. Also, food reviews, like of new stuff that's maybe out at a fast food restaurant, or or something quick to make that's unique from a grocery store, whether it be a frozen meal, just something that that's not your usual, that you might want to see what it's like. So there's about 1 cup. Do one more. May have enough in here without having to open a new bag. But let me know in the comments if you like hot chocolate in the winter, and if so, if you think you'll make this recipe. And if you do make it, let me know what you think about it. This one's my favorite recipe. It's got cornstarch in it. There are a few other ones out there, but this one I like. It's really kind of a lighter. It's not like super rich, like overpowering, like some of them. All right, yeah, that was enough. So, well, actually, I need... Yeah, it calls for 2 cups, so that's 2 cups, so I need 4 cups to double it. So I am for sure going to have to open up another package, see if I can get 1 more cup out of here. Almost, not quite. Alright, I've got me another package set down here just in case I ran out, which I knew I would. I mean, I just literally need not even 1/4 cup more. This air out so it can go down. Let me know also in the comments if there's some maybe food at a fast food restaurant or something that you've seen that's come out recently that you might want me to do a taste test review for you, let you know how it is. Okay. Yeah, that's good. Alright, there's 3. Then I need to do my 4th cup. Whoa. 4th cup, I put just a hair too much. Let's see if I can put that back in here without spilling it. Probably wouldn't even make a difference, but it's gonna bother me. Stuff. Yeah, got it back in there. Okay, perfect. Also, let me know what you think about the sound. I'm doing this with no mic, but I do have mics that I can use if it makes it a little better. Okay, 1 cup of processed cocoa. It calls for the Dutch processed cocoa, which they have. I'm assuming it's a little bit stronger. I've never used it. I have in a baking recipe before, but and I don't need it like so strong, like I said before, to where it'll be like a dark chocolate. I prefer more of like a milk chocolate. So I use regular, but it calls for 1 cup. So we'll use 2 cups since I'm doubling the recipe. So you can see right now all the powdered sugar I've got in there. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, for me, like, this is strong enough. There's 1 cup. Let me breathe in this chocolate all over. Oh, there we go. 2 cups. It's a hair more. The first cup was a little, a hair less, so it's perfect. Okay. I'll put that in there. And I have a big powdery mess to clean up here when I'm done. But, okay. I need... Okay, so the powdered milk, right here, hopefully I have enough, surely. Alright, it calls for 2.5 cups for each recipe. So if you're doing half, you're going to be doing 2.5 cups. I am doing double, so I actually need 5 cups of this powdered milk. And I'm going to need a way bigger bowl than this. One second, let me grab another bowl. I've forgotten how much this actually makes, which is way more than this little bowl. Because you got to have room to stir it too, because you don't want it lumpy, so you want to be able to have that extra room. So 5 cups. Let's see if I can keep up with this and not lose track of my cups here. Okay. 1. That's 2.25. I'm going to make this one a little less. There we go. There we go. So it was 2.25 cups, and then that made 3. This makes 4. And this makes 5. A little extra won't hurt. Okay. And you have a little bit left in here, not much, probably won't do anything, but now you need, let's see what we got here. The next one is cornstarch. It calls for 2 teaspoons, so I'm going to do 4. 4 teaspoons of cornstarch. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you can see Scott down here, my little Frenchie, say hi to him. He's a nosy one. He thinks he's a child. He wants to be involved in everything, but he's a sweet little boy. All right. Hey, Scotty, what are you doing? He's my one blue-eyed boy, I say, because he's got one blue eye and one brown eye. Okay, 1 teaspoon of kosher salt. I don't have kosher salt, so I'm going to use regular. I'm going to do 2 teaspoons. I know a lot of people may not want salt in it. They say, for this hot chocolate, don't leave it out. They say you have to have, this is not one thing you can leave out. So even if you don't want the salt in there, do it. It's not going to be salty, but you really do have to do it. All right. Then you're just going to mix this up. I have a big whisk, but my big one is broken and crushed and everything else. So if you can kind of see in here. I'm going to mix it. I'm going to keep mixing. It'll take me a minute, and then I'll cut right now, and then I'll come back so you don't have to sit here and watch me mix. All right. I'm back. You can see if I can turn this towards the camera and not spill it all. I've got it all mixed. The more you mix with the, you know, to get the lumps out, that's what you want here. So, and it'll become all smooth, and whatever few lumps are in there left, it'll dissolve in the milk. Won't be a big deal. I probably should have just made 1 batch. I think 1 batch will fill this jar up that I have. But what you can do with this is, if you make double batches, or you can put it in small jars, get some small jars. I don't know, the Dollar Tree may have it. But you can give that out as Christmas presents. Just tie a little ribbon around it, make a bow. And that's how I learned about this. Is someone at work years ago would make jars of it for Christmas, and she would hand them out to all of her coworkers. That's how I learned about it. So they make excellent Christmas gifts. And like I said, it's long lasting. It'll last all year. So whatever you have left, just do that. Go ahead and make you a double batch, since it's, you know, getting close to Christmas. But I'm going to put it in this jar. Maybe a mess. And then I'll come right back and show you. Okay. I filled the jar almost all the way full. So what I do, I just take in it to not make a mess. Take my cup that I use to measure everything and just scoop it in there like that. If you have a funnel, it'll probably work pretty good. But there we go. So I'll show you out of making the double batch what I have left in this bowl. after I filled this jar up. And I think what I did last year, now I remember, because it's not enough to fill a whole big jar up, but you can definitely fill a small jar up. Last year I had a small jar. This is all that's left. I'll have to look for that in a little bit. But anyways, let me know what you think. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Help me build my channel. I'm looking for my 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and so on subscriber. I just got my first, so that's exciting. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Till next time.